When dinosaurs roamed the Earth, we now suspect Saturn had a moon in orbit that no longer exists. A moon perhaps 400 kilometres across and formed almost entirely of ice. But this world was doomed. It found itself orbiting too close to resist the immense forces of Saturn's gravity.
Gravity is the sculptor of the Saturnian system, but also the instigator of change within it. We tend to think of gravity as a force that pulls things together, but it can also act to rip things apart. Think about the tides here on Earth. They're caused by the difference in gravitational pull of the moon from one side of the Earth to the other. And that difference, which can be quite subtle, is also powerful. It can move entire oceans. It's called tidal gravity. But the Earth also has a tidal effect on the moon. And because the Earth is an entire planet, that effect is much more powerful.
The pull of the Earth is enough to deform the moon's surface. The effect was particularly strong 4.5 billion years ago, when the moon was nearly 17 times closer. Back then, the pull from the Earth caused a tide of solid rock to rise and fall. If the moon had been any nearer, it would have crossed what we call the Roche limit, a place where tidal gravitational forces are so strong, moons can get ripped apart.
The Romans named the planet Saturn after their god of time and harvests, and in one of the more gruesome tales from classical mythology, Saturn actually ate his newborn babies in order to prevent them from taking his power. What's sort of interesting is that what we've learned from Cassini is that, at least metaphorically speaking, they weren't far wrong.
Just beyond Saturn's atmosphere, our leading theories suggest an icy moon must have approached close to, or even just inside, the planet's Roche limit. As Saturn's immense tidal gravitational forces acted across the moon, it began to rupture. Saturn began to devour its child. Up to 15,000 trillion tons of ice broke apart in orbit around Saturn. Because of the speeds the ice fragments were travelling, it's likely that in just a few days they spread out to encircle the great giant. Saturn's iconic ring had been born.